Hey, Mark Edward Davis here. I'm really proud and honored to have another edition of interview for honestdatingsites.org, and we're here together as an organization to help identify and elevate those who want to operate with integrity, because there's so many that don't. And I've had a joy today to introduce to you Oksana Skripnik, and her company is Dolce Vita. And Oksana, hi, how are you doing today?
I'm all right, Mark. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. It's been fun to get to know you and spend time taking a look at what you do. I always like to start this way. Tell us a little bit about how you first even got involved in this dating industry. We don't go to school as kids going, I know what I want to do when I grow up. I'm going to run a dating company. So, how did this happen for you?
All right, I can tell you. I got into the dating business when I was on the third grade of my university, and I have a sister, and she really started to earn her first money. I'm the elder sister, and she really started to earn her first money in a very early age. And I was the eldest, and I thought, wow, my sister is making really good money for herself. And I started to find myself a job. And since I was really interested in speaking to native speakers all the time, I really got that very interesting. I decided just to find some marriage agency, because I knew that marriage agencies always have a flow of men who come and go. And I started to work there as an interpreter. But in the long run, I just realized that this agency was running in a very old-fashioned way. There were no innovations. They never updated their rules, and the whole service was really very low quality. And this is really how I got there. And I started my own agency because I met a man who just pushed me to do that. He's a successful businessman here in Kiev, and he said that why don't you just start your own one and tell everyone that you can do a better job, and you can really get people married and get them together.
I appreciate that. Well, one of the reasons that we as an organization come together is because we really get tired of some of the bad agencies that really don't care about people. They deceive people, and it really turns even some good girls, into having to lie and things. I mean, in the first agency you work with, did you see some practices that were really just not ethical?
Yes, and the worst thing they done, it was they were making an illusion of love to those men, and the men were like sitting in their couches and feeling like a king, getting tons of letters from the girls, but the girls were not interested in them, of course, and they were making money for these letters flow back and forth. These men were just, when they come to Ukraine, the illusion has gone already, and they came always disappointed. And as an interpreter who participated on the dates, I was really frustrated, and I wanted to change something and set up a new standard of dating, which I'm trying to do now. And hopefully, with the help of your organization, we can do a better job.
No, it's fantastic. Well, certainly we support each other for trying to help good people connect. So tell me, what have you done differently to make your organization to help create more couples, to be more sincere in what you do?
Recently, we have set up a new dating site, but I hate the word dating because it's like a marriage agency site. Because the dating sites, sometimes they do everything for just the sake of the date, and I do everything for the sake of marriage. And I want to give people the result, sometimes even immediate result. So we have set up this site where we connect men and ladies, and what I'm trying to do is to get to make up a really good community of good and respectful people who really want to make up families, to raise up the kids, and I want to bring up so-called, I don't know if you know that, chivalry of
Yes.
this
Yes.
old times, because um, so things like that.
No, that's it's very attractive, and there's a lot of good-hearted men, um, in the West,
Yes, I've noticed that. I've noticed that.
and there's good women. This is where I started, getting involved in this myself, because when I found my wife, I fell in love with the people here. But I met the real people who weren't involved in the dating industry. Most people aren't. Most ladies here, they don't think about an international man, and I fell in love with so many good people here, and the ones who are willing to consider it are really the ones we try to help them, and not those that try to make a living off of letter writing. That's just not even a sincere venture. So I appreciate
Yes.
what you're doing.
But on the contrary, I will add to my speech. Um, I keep letter writing, and I keep my ladies online, and I want to show all over the world that they are so beautiful, they are successful. Some of them even work for the government, and they have the career here. And I do not want to hide them. I want all the world to see my ladies, and I'm very proud of them.
That's great.
And moreover, I do not hide any men profiles. So many people told me that you need to hide men profiles. Nobody wants to see men. I don't want to. One client said to me, "I don't want to see other men to look at my lady." But I disagree with that, because if a man sees there are so many other men participating in the site, they can communicate with each other, and moreover, they can see their arrivals, and he should bring up his best masculine features to win the heart of the lady, and this can bring up this chivalry that I was talking about.
No, that's great. One of the things that fascinated me in our first conversation was to realize you started off as an agency for the ladies. You've done a lot of things to help them. What have you done to try to create community or training or support for your ladies? You have a separate website just for the ladies, if I understand.
Yes, I realized while I was working in that very bad agency, I realized that not so many ladies really know how to date foreign men, because sometimes ladies come and they just heard something, or some friend told them that it could be a good opportunity to meet men, but actually they do not know everything about foreign culture, they do not know anything about men. So I was trying to make up a special course for them, or while interviewing in the agency, I'm telling them how to look attractive, how to do their best to attract men, and I try to keep everything positive, because if you are positive, you will attract those energy, and you will finally meet a guy you want.
No, that's fantastic. And your format with your men's site is you create an open opportunity to interact with the ladies in more of a Facebook-like environment, if I understand
Yes,
correctly.
I want to make it like a Facebook, but of course not in a large scale of Facebook. But I want the other men to connect to the other men too, because some men has got already some experience of dating and being in Ukraine perhaps, and they can talk to each other. Absolutely for free, and they can talk and exchange their experience, because I think it's very important.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have mechanisms in place to filter out if you find out some people come in who aren't as sincere, and you see what's going on in chat? Do you have ways to eliminate those or block those, and make sure the right people are communicating?
Yes, most of my men I register on the website. They register their they make up their profiles themselves, but we usually talk with them in Skype, like you and me, just talking right now. And while this on this talk, we discuss their interest in the international dating, and I try to help them avoid those difficulties they can face.
Mm-hmm.
So if I find out that the man is not sincere, and perhaps I have different classes of different groups of clients. One of them is very, very, very old man who just want to date for the sake of date. I have met sex tourists too, and they are really desperately trying to fool the ladies because with my experience, I can see this, but some ladies do not see this, and I can help them to avoid those troubles.
No, that's great. We do the same thing. After so many years, it's so easy to spot somebody who isn't really sincere, and they just don't get to play. They don't get to come. It's just the way it is, you know. And so I appreciate that, and that's kind of what our organization is about: is supporting creating couples, you know, serious long-term relationships. And you know, if a guy's not ready, go somewhere else. You know, that's fine. Come, you know. But I appreciate that. Well, that's fantastic. What are the two websites that you have, if you'd like to share those with the viewers here?
My websites for the ladies is called Dolce Vita .com.in.ua, and my other dating site for the men where they can register their profiles is called myhotbride.com, and the keyword is bride because you and me know that most of the ladies in Ukraine are really hot, and including your wife. I mean, you're really lucky she chose you. You're really a very lucky guy.
Yeah.
And yes, so the second website is myhotbride.com.
That's great. All right, well, guys, Oksana, I want to welcome you and welcome you to be part of the Honest Dating Sites family, and we support each other, and we wish you the best success. Anything else we can do to help you is great. I hope you'll proudly wear the Honest Dating Sites seal of approval on your website. And
I'm very honored, Mark. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and we look forward to helping you and together as a community, each other to win and help good people connect. So thanks again. Have a great day.
Yeah, bye-bye.